What's going on, guys? Real quick before the episode starts, your boy thought he pressed record,
He thought he did.
but apparently I didn't, and or stopped, or I stopped it or something because it recorded a little bit.
Yeah.
But the first 10, 15 minutes, you're gonna hear the audio from the camera. Sorry about that, but it was such a great conversation. I didn't want to reshoot it again. It was so natural.
Yeah, it was.
And it sounds decent, so we're gonna keep that in there. But after we come back from break, you'll hear this audio again. So
Yeah, it'll be nice and soothing for you.
enjoy the episode.
What's going on, guys? It is your boy Rupert and
Yeah, boy, Mark my world.
we're back, bro.
We
It's
are,
been
man.
so long.
It's felt like it's been months. It really has.
I think it has. I think last time we recorded was in October.
No.
What do you think?
Halloween? Before Halloween.
Before Halloween,
Because
right?
we were going to post something like right after Halloween. I think we talked a little bit about it, but
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it was right around Halloween. Dang, bro.
It's
Dang.
been a month.
Yeah.
How's things been going?
It's been a lot of good and bad. Just
Like, what do we need to start on first?
crazy.
That's the real question.
Just crazy. I mean, we can go down everything. I have my list here, but
Yeah.
let's just talk about what the main reason we haven't filmed. I have been just having my ups and downs lately. It's been a lot of stress from relationship, work,
Yeah.
and lack of work because of COVID, especially in the production job.
Yeah.
The production stuff for me is what pays me really good.
That's good.
And if I'm not going there, I'm going to work at the shop, which doesn't pay me as good.
Right.
And it's just a little bit more stressful.
I got you.
And then car problems, bro. Like, I still haven't been able to fix my car.
Right.
They let us use another car. That one broke down.
So you only have one vehicle right
I
now.
only have one vehicle, and
Okay.
I underestimated how hard it is to have just one vehicle when you have two people working, a kid to pick up from school,
Right.
and just all that stuff. And it's just a lot of stress, a lot of stuff, and it just takes away time from me to be able to do stuff.
Right.
Like plan for the podcast, to be able to film, and then even clean the house, bro. Like, we've had a hard time cleaning the house just because of the lack of time.
Right.
With everything, and it's just been a lot of ups and downs. But the ups have been, I've been posting a lot more baseball stuff, and then I just started Vlogmas. Are you you're not doing Vlogmas this year, bro?
You know what? What I really want to do, here's what I want to do.
What you-
Not to take away from what you're talking
go
about.
ahead, go ahead.
I really want to find an editor on Fiverr and just pay someone to edit my videos.
It's not a bad idea, bro.
And I'll just vlog. Like, I'm okay with that. Because
Yeah.
I don't have time. I don't want
Bro,
to make
yes,
time.
I know.
Now that I don't have it, I don't want to make time to edit and everything else.
It's hot. It's not easy. I'm sleeping at 3 a.m. It's
Yeah.
not. But I told myself, like, every year I've been doing Vlogmas.
Right.
And I've been trying to complete it. I want to do the whole full month into the
Right.
new year. I've gotten to like between day 15 and day 20.
It's hard.
And it's just life things happen.
Yeah.
When you're stressing out and just living a life where there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of problems coming up.
Right.
It just, like, you don't want to film, man. You don't want to film some just pressing stuff or just some boring stuff.
I agree.
Yeah, bro.
I agree. I mean, life throws punches at you.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not the prettiest to go through.
Yeah.
Right? But what I've realized out of this past month, I've kind of been in the same situation. Like, there's stuff that's come up that I had no idea was gonna,
Yeah.
be a pain in the butt. So, like, we had plumbing issues.
Man.
And, like, when I'm telling you, my son calls me, he goes, "Dad, it's not right. Something's wrong with the plumbing. Like, there's caca, like, coming out
That's the
of the
worst,
actual,
bro.
like, drains
That's
in the
worst.
showers."
Oh my god.
Yeah, like, from all the showers.
Oh my god.
So I'm like, you gotta be kidding me right now. There's literal,
Yeah.
like, an inch of crap water in our shower.
Never underestimate the ability to be able to take a warm shower every day.
Oh my gosh. Like,
Never underestimate that. bro.
Never.
The day that we don't have hot water
Yes.
is the worst day ever.
Yep.
Cold showers are horrible.
not only cold, but, like, when you can't, if there's, like, and you probably have dealt with this, if there's ever, like, a blockage or a stoppage in your drain, like, the water rises and it kind of covers your feet and you're like, man, I'm kind of just sitting in my nasty water. Like,
when all the hair just gets stuck in the drain.
Oh.
You have to clean it every once in a while, but especially with like girls or stuff, they have to.
Yes.
We've bought these little covers for the drain.
Yeah. Do they work for you guys?
They work. I think they work, but the thing is that they get a lot of gunk stuck on it.
Yeah.
So you have to clean it pretty often.
Yeah.
And I just don't like.
Have you seen the mushroom ones where you kind of just stick it in there? Like you take off whatever drain stuff is on there, like the drain cap, that normally like you push it down.
Yeah.
But you replace that with like a little mushroom, and it catches the hair. The way that like the holes are in the mushroom, it makes the hair like wrap around the actual mushroom. So you just like pull it out, and it has all the hair wrapped around it. So you just like take the hair off and throw it away, and then you stick it back in there. That's it.
I haven't seen that.
I saw it on like one of those infomercials that you see like as seen on TV.
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
that type of deal.
Yeah.
But it actually works. I liked it.
Oh yeah, bro. Just problems, and that's basically what 2020's been. Like we picked the worst year to start a podcast.
Come on, somebody.
Hey, next month's gonna be a year, bro. Of doing
No.
this. We started in January, the new year, bro.
Hey, we made it, bro. We're gonna make it.
We're gonna make it. Hopefully, 2020 doesn't blow up or anything like that. But
we should actually cover the apocalypse, bro. If it happens.
If it does, you're gonna see us live on the streets, flames everywhere.
We'd like to get an interview. Please talk to us.
Mr. Demon, come here. Why are you doing this?
Oh my gosh, yeah, man. So it's
been a lot of that, bro. It's been a lot of just fighting personal stuff, fighting just
how
stuff.
have you come out of it? Like what? Because I want the people watching to know that yes, there are hard times, and we're gonna go through them no matter what. Everyone's gonna go through hard times. Period. Okay. Yep. You are not excluded from any hardships in this life.
Nobody.
Okay.
Is. Whether they post it online or they don't.
Exactly. Remember, not everything online is rainbows and butterflies. Okay. Yep. They're gonna go through their storms. Just like me and you, it's how you survive it and how you overcome it and how you end up on the other end of it. So, can you tell us, like, inspiration-wise, yes, you went through it, you're going through it, you still might be going through it tomorrow. How are you overcoming it?
Yeah, I'm still definitely going through it, bro. Like, until I'm able to make a living and save money, because right now I'm paycheck, and it's picking up. Like, production works are coming, getting paid more, and that's helping. But yes, I'm still doing it. And it's that the want, right? The want to get out of it. The dreams that I've always had are just still there, and there's still fire there. I can't imagine somebody who lost that fire. Like that is the bottom of the barrel, and when you lose that fire, you lose that vision that you had when you were younger or old or whatever. That's the hardest thing you got.
It is.
It helps to have just people around you.
Yeah.
Like, it helps to be able to call Mark, hey, Mark, let's shoot a podcast and let's have a conversation about this. Like, that helps. That brings me out of the rut that we've been into.
I agree.
It gets you out of the house. It gets me to talk to you, and we click, and we light that fire up a little bit.
Yeah, it's inspirational.
Yes.
Almost.
It's all about, you've heard this before, surround yourself with people who are like-minded like you, because when you're down, that even just having a conversation with that person will light a little bit of that fire.
It reminds you, it does, because it reminds you of how passionate not only the other person is or can be, like, because I know his potential. I might not know it all, like, I'm sure he's got something that's like deep down inside of him that if like worse came to worse and push came to shove and his family was on the line, like there'd be another side of him that I've never even seen, right? But just from the character that I've seen thus far, like I know this guy is a grinder. Like he is going to hustle and make it happen no matter what. There's no ifs, ands, or buts for Rupert, period, right?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, never stopping. And because, dude, I've been trying to be a content creator and make a good living for years, over 10 years, bro. Like over 10 years, and I haven't stopped. I've had my good moments. I've got some momentum. I have great connections because of it. Yeah. But I'm not there. I'm not there to where I'm comfortable. I'm comfortably living off of social media. Right. I'm still struggling. So it's just, I'm not a quitter. I'm not going to stop because I know I'm still young. Yes. Like, I'm 31 years old. I still have more than half of my life left. I'm not giving up. Just because I have a sucky 5 years, 10 years of my life.
Yep.
What about the other 80 or 70 years in your life? You can't let that 10-year period determine the rest of your life.
Can't.
And that's what a lot of people do, especially in the young age. They think just because it didn't happen between the age of like 18 to 30 that their life is over.
It's done.
Like if they don't have another 50 years left in their life.
Exactly.
Like you can't let that period of your life determine. It's not easy. Trust me, it's not easy to
Right. But you want to know why it's not easy? It's because, let's be honest, everything is instantaneous. If you want, I ordered my wife a Christmas present. If I want it, it's coming in 2 days. That's how easy it is.
For sure.
So everything we want is instantaneous. We can't have starting a business, being an entrepreneur at some way, form, or fashion, getting out and doing freelance work. All of this stuff takes time. It's not going to happen overnight.
Yeah.
But we're so used to wanting everything immediately that we can't stand the patience that it takes to be great.
Yeah.
Because these people that are millionaires and billionaires, it didn't just happen for them overnight. They literally had to put in blood, sweat, and tears, hours of work, hours of reading, hours of research, hours of everything, just dedication to that craft.
Yeah.
In order to make it to where they are. So when you want what they want, you've got to put in what they put in.
Yeah. And
pay attention.
And people just get so impatient when they see these YouTubers blowing up so young, and they think that's everybody, that anybody can just pop up. I mean, there's only a handful of YouTubers who are making good money.
Right.
That did it that quick.
Right.
Most of them have been on there for 10 years, 5 years, grinding and still doing it. It's part of life, and it sucks. I tell myself, dude, you're 31.
Yeah.
What are you doing? And there's a lot of things I put cap on. I mean, like I've said on this show before, if it wasn't for my current situation living here in the United States, I would have already been probably a higher up in a business company somewhere, because I know how hard I work. I know how dedicated I can be.
Right.
And I haven't been able to because of the limit that I have here living in the United States with no documents and stuff like that. I can't just go get a corporate job and work my way up the ladder. Guarantee you I would have been CEO of that company by now. 100%.
Hey, I wouldn't doubt it.
I would not doubt it, bro. But it's just my life, my hand was dealt a different way.
Right.
You're going to struggle. You're going to work hard. You're going to work a 9 to 5 with crappy hours.
Yep.
But on the side, you're going to work on what you love to do. And that's what I've been doing, bro. I've been, the 10 years that I've been working on YouTube or creating content hasn't been for nothing. Yeah. I've made connections. I've met people. I've made some really good friends, amazing friends that are going to carry me for the rest of my life.
Right.
For example, I've worked with Verizon, and Verizon, I just got a brand deal with them for this past, the last month of the thing, with great money, great opportunity. It's a weekly post.
Heck yeah.
And they're sending me a phone.
What?
Which is awesome. And it's just stuff like that. I'm not making the big bucks, but I'm making these connections that will help me in the future. Having that in my hand is amazing. So,
dude, that's a blessing, man.
Yeah,
really
man. Just because you're working hard and you think nothing's coming your way, just keep an eye out and keep those relationships. They will help you in the future.
Definitely.
But yeah, it's just been a struggle. And then the whole election thing was going on, and that just had me nerve-wracking and just annoyed with everything. And the whole COVID stuff, it's just slowed everything down. And 2020 was just a big stop on life, on projects for most people. There's a lot of people who made some great business and great stuff.
Is that recording over there?
It is.
Okay. I just want to
not
make sure.
Recording. Bro.
We're back from break, guys.
Yo, yes,
Bro.
we are. All right, so what else has been going on?
That's all the deep,
about?
dark stuff. But let's talk about some stuff that happened
let's hear it.
in my life while you've been gone, Mark.
All right,
because I've missed you.
I just want to hear it, man. Pour out your soul.
I almost burned down the apartment.
No,
Not really, but bro, I understand why they tell you to grill not on the balcony. Yeah. So we wanted to do a cookout. This was in October. Wanted some fajitas. We didn't have a grill before. I bought a brand new grill. One of those I think it was $20.
Yeah, $20, bro.
The
The
cheap
easy
little
ones,
grill.
yeah. Yeah, I got you.
And I already knew you can't grill under the balcony, so I definitely wasn't doing that. Don't want to put anybody in danger.
Okay.
I put it like 10 feet or 15 feet that way. I think it's like 10 or 15.
Right.
But while I was cooking, bro, and getting the fire going.
What were you cooking? The fajitas?
Yeah.
Okay.
The meat wasn't on there yet. I was just getting the coal going and
getting it warmed up a little bit.
Yeah, getting the fire right.
Get it nice and heated.
Make it nice and hot. And then I guess it was just the way I had positioned it.
Right.
And the wind was decently gusting. Bro, my grill caught on fire, bro. On fire. I was like, what the heck? This is supposed to be fireproof or something.
No.
Bro, there's flames on. You know how it has the top that pops up and then this is the bottom where the grill.
Yeah,
and
wait, so you got like an actual grill that like has the handle you lift up.
Exactly like that. But it's like cheap. It's not one of those nice
still,
ones. Yeah.
Still.
It's a grill.
Right.
And so the top started catching on fire, bro. Like the paint was burning on top on the other side, not on the inside, on the outer. I was like, what the heck is going on, dude?
Bro.
I started like, oh my God. Like I'm good. I've grilled before. Like I know how to grill.
They need to sell a life insurance policy with that dang grill, bro.
Dude. And I'm like, I'm never buying a cheap grill anymore.
I wouldn't.
Like I'm not buying no cheap
Your
grills.
life was on the line at that point.
And we were plenty far away.
Yeah.
And I was able to put it out. I closed it. Cut the air.
Suffocated
What I
it.
think what happened was because in the back of our balcony, it's the back, and then there's the woods. There's no more apartments behind us.
Okay.
And I guess there's a stream of air that passes through our back, and that stream of air kept making the fire go to this one particular spot.
Oh.
And you know, if you add air to a fire, it makes it stronger.
Right,
It makes
stronger.
it,
Yeah, of course.
And I think it was just consistently there, and I didn't notice.
Right.
And just that one spot overheated or whatever, and it burnt the paint off, and the metal was just, you can see the metal right through the paint, and it was a little scary. I had it control.
Dang.
It was never out of control. It was never crazy, but it just caught me off guard how
Yeah, of course.
something like that can happen. I can understand when somebody's grilling under the balcony because the
Right.
flames were already up, how an accident like that could happen. So
It's
guys,
dangerous, man.
definitely in an apartment, and it's something that I think about all the time, which is why I wanted to be far away from the apartments, because
Right.
living, like, especially in upstairs, you don't know what your neighbor downstairs is doing, bro.
Heck
and
no.
that could cause
You got renter's insurance?
I don't. I need it though. We've been talking about getting
Gotta
it. but
get it.
I need to get it.
I had a bunch of people come into the bank when I was working for the bank.
Yeah.
Like at Wells. And they would get renter's insurance and something would like happen to their house, bro. Literally like flood from the neighbor above. Like two neighbors above, and it's just like flood in their apartment. I mean, you never know what could happen.
Yeah.
Just be prepared.
Yeah. We just need to make a room for that expense, but
Yeah.
definitely need, especially with all the gear I have here and like for now, sports cards in there.
Yeah.
Definitely could use that.
Computers, TVs, you name it,
bro.
man.
So yeah, that happened, bro. And I got it under control real easy. Like I said, I closed it, it cut the air, and it went back down. And then I realized, and I like turned the grill a different way, because I would see where the fire was just spinning. You can see the marks. So I was like, let me turn it. I think it's the wind causing it and just blowing it to one particular spot and just overheated that part. And it didn't happen again. Grilled, made my fajitas, but it was embarrassing. I was like such a noob. Such a noob.
That's awesome.
But it was just like, it made me think this is how accidents happen. Like, for example, Thanksgiving, bro, all the videos that people were posting about the turkeys, when they try to fry them, deep fry them, bro.
Catch on fire
Real easy if you overspill that oil.
Yep.
Dude.
It's nuts.
Gotta be careful, bro.
Super
gotta
careful when you're cooking.
Another moment I had of embarrassment, bro. I walked into a Walmart. I think this was late October, early November. And it wasn't until about 15 minutes, maybe into Walmart, I realized I didn't have a mask.
No.
And I felt so embarrassed, bro. Like, so
Okay, can I talk about this for a second?
Yes, talk.
Why is this the norm? I'm not okay with this. Guys, pay attention. Rupert just stated he felt embarrassed. Now, again, nothing against Rupert's feelings. Again, his emotions are valid, okay? He, in that moment, that's what he felt. I'm not discrediting his emotions, okay? You had the right to feel that way, okay? Those are your emotions. I don't think it's right, though, that we've come to this point in our lives as human beings where we feel shame for not wearing a mask.
Here's my explanation. It embarrassed me. I wasn't. It just made me like, oh dang, I wasn't thinking it. Like it's happened before,
right?
But I've never gotten inside. I've gone to I'm walking down the parking lot,
right?
And I've realized, oh wait, my mask, and I go back.
Right.
This time, I guess because I was on a mission trying to find something.
Right.
I went in, I was walking around like nothing, and then I realized, crap, I don't have my mask.
Yeah.
And that's when it just hit me. So I had a shirt with the little hoodie on.
Yeah.
I turned it around and I was covering my mouth. I felt embarrassed and felt bad because I'm very, very considerate of other people.
Okay.
For example, walking through Walmart, I make sure I'm not one of those people who stands and stops in the middle of the aisle with their cart, blocking the whole thing, looking at something and not paying attention that somebody behind is trying to get across or anything like that. I hate those people.
Gotcha.
It's like, be considerate. And I'm very considerate, bro. So it's just, I just care, and I believe in the mask. I believe.
Okay.
I know what you're saying. Where you hate that it's the new normal. It is the new normal, but for now, like I truly believe this is gonna pass. Like this is gonna pass. So? Yes.
You don't think that they're just gonna? They said that it's never going away.
No,
coronavirus is never going away. So when will it pass? When are they gonna finally say, "Hey, you know what, guys, it's okay. Don't wear masks." Because think about it. There's not been that many deaths compared to the flu every year.
Yeah.
But yet we're still having to wear masks.
Yes. But because we don't have control over it yet.
Right.
For example, like the flu, when the flu hit,
right?
Same thing. It was killing people, but we got control of it and we know how to take care of it.
So you're telling me that if they make the vaccine, you're going to take it?
I'm not going to take it right away.
But so when is okay?
When I feel comfortable taking it, for example, because trying something out that's brand new is always scary. It's always uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Trying something that you don't know how it's going to work.
Right.
And some people may need it and are really sick or have family members and they're going to want to try it. And once you see how those people react, it's fine.
Yeah.
And like we're in the demo to where it doesn't affect us that much. So it's not like a need to. A need to. If I had a condition, if I was older, I'll definitely probably would be one of the first ones.
Yeah.
And I just don't believe into the conspiracies that they're going to try to inject us all the time and who knows what they're putting in there.
Right.
And I think it's going to control. It's either going to go away or it's just going to be another version of a flu to where they're going to have enough medicine to take care of it, enough medicine to where we can go back to. There's no way this is going to stay. I promise you. Look back at this years from now. We're still not wearing masks. We're going to go back to normal. It's just, yes, it's the new norm right now. And it's just being considerate of other people, bro. It's like the basic thing. It's like the most important thing for me is just be considerate.
Would you say being considerate consists of not going places if you're sick?
Yes.
Okay. Would you consider it not trying not to cough out in the open?
Yes.
Would you? I mean, so the thing is like if you can just follow simple, sanitizing, I guess, protocol or just good manners, I guess you would say, like cover your mouth when you sneeze. If you cough, put cough in your arm or cough in your hands, and then go get some hand sanitizer. Like just things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that we wouldn't need masks. Like we were doing just fine without masks, as long as people have
they don't.
Literally. They don't. You're right. They
don't.
But why don't we weed out the weak, the dumb, the people that aren't even able to follow simple instructions of washing their hands? Like only the fit will survive. Like it kind of makes sense. It's like let themselves weed each other out, dude. If you're gonna be that dumb and not follow protocol by washing your hands, like maybe you should get corona. I mean, again, it sounds rude to say. Don't get me wrong, bro. But like at the same time, like, yes, I don't know, man.
You're saying weed them out. Like let them. Whatever happens to them is their fault because they were dumb.
Like,
they didn't wash their hands.
How else do you protect them?
But bro.
You're gonna throw him in jail for not wearing a mask?
No,
like,
it's like all these demands aren't demands. It's not illegal not to wear a mask. Like I was perfectly fine. Nobody told me anything. I was walking around Walmart. It was just myself as a person. Do you think
just because you like look like a badass? Like, I wouldn't want to come up to you and be like,
I look like
excuse me, sir, can you put your mask on?
I look like a freaking. I'd mojo, look at him like I was in work clothes. Mojo,
get out of my face or I stab you.
Look, bro, I see what you're saying. Like,
I could be completely wrong.
You gotta admit it. You gotta admit it. You haven't washed your hands sometimes.
No, I always wash my hands. As a matter of fact, I wash them twice, bro. I am a germaphobe. I will wash them twice.
Okay, I think you have mentioned that. I think you have mentioned that. Even if I
think that I didn't wash my hands,
bro. There's hundreds and millions of people who don't wash their hands all the time. We can't. That's just not a realistic route.
Gross, though.
Yes, bro. But I mean, lots of people don't wash their hands. Lots of people.
Like, what's wrong with that? That's what I don't understand. Like, you scratch your nuts, okay, while you're like on the couch, and then you sit there and go and grab some chips. Like, no, go wash your hands. That's the time. Maybe it's just some people's mentality. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
just people are lazy.
The world is disgusting, bro. Like, I agree. We know. It's just this particular virus we have never dealt with, and our body hasn't gotten used to it. Like, our body hasn't dealt with this, which is why people are dying. Like, more people are dying than the flu, bro.
Yeah,
like more people. And
wait, I don't know. I don't know if that's a fact though.
That is a fact.
You're 110%. More people have died from the coronavirus than the flu.
This year, not like lifetime.
Right.
But this year.
Well, yeah, because the coronavirus is new this year.
Yeah.
So
it's new, and we need to control it before we just say, "Oh no, it's just like the flu."
So let me ask you this, and this just kind of came across my mind. I heard it somewhere. We're basically being told by a stranger on TV to wear a mask.
Yeah.
So the only time that you're going to not wear a mask is if a stranger on TV gets online or on air and says, "Hey, it's okay, man. Take your mask off. You're good to go now."
Whenever there's nobody dying and several people say that.
So nobody can die and you're going to not wear a mask anymore.
Okay, don't take that literally.
I'm just asking, bro. Like, okay, but I want to know.
It's not just one person telling us to wear a mask. It's not just one person.
You're right.
It's
all the media outlets are owned by the same, like, 6 families, bro, across the board. Like, they own the majority of them.
Okay, so where are we supposed to get our news from, bro?
I don't know. That's the thing. I feel like the media is corrupt.
Bro.
I really do.
Some of it, yes,
like,
bro.
Like, not only corrupt, but like they exaggerate the truth a lot.
Here's the beautiful thing. We don't need the media to know what's going on. We have different social media platforms, different websites to get information from that you can see all. You can see all this going on, and it's not. I rarely watch the news, bro. Like, I rarely watch the news. I get my information through everything and just different spots. I mean, yes, some of the media is correct, but I mean, where are you getting your information from? People on TikTok, people
it's from everywhere, man.
And it's just
like I can walk because we had the TVs on like in our bank and stuff. So like I can walk by a TV and like just see what CNN's on. Like, of course I don't trust all media, but because they have an agenda, they have something that they're pushing, right?
Yeah.
But when it comes to like the facts, I mean, let's be real. Let's get real for a second, okay? How do you and I know the true numbers and the true facts? We're literally going off of somebody giving us the data. Mm-hmm. No matter who it is. Mm-hmm. It could be the president of the United States. He's still getting data from somebody.
Okay.
So what makes that somebody like...
It's several somebodies.
But what makes them qualified to sit here and tell the entire world, like, hey, these are these numbers, like... Mm-hmm. Okay, where are they getting their information from? Like, it just kind of goes and goes and goes. Like, how do I know all this stuff is true?
Yeah, I mean, you can look at the doctors and look at their background, where they got their medic.
But how many doctors have they discredited this year?
The ones from TikTok and stuff, all those?
From anywhere.
Yeah, you can discredit those. I'm talking about official government. Their information is public. You can go find it and see where they got their degree and stuff and do all your research. Here's the thing. Like, yeah, I don't know if everything they're saying is true, if they're real doctors and all that. I just choose to pick the side to where it's like, I can't live my life thinking everything's fake. I can't. You will go down a rabbit hole and distrust, and your life will change if you do that. I like to be on the side to where you look into it a little bit, make sure it's legit people and not just a fake doctor talking in front of a group on TikTok saying that this virus is fake and all that.
Right.
And it's so stupid to me to be able to believe those things online just because it's not coming from the media.
Right.
You can easily do research on the media and know which one leans to one side and leans to the other side.
Right.
And you take a little bit from all of it and just do a little research if you care that much.
Right.
If you don't care that much, live your life, but know this. You're living in a world where you're in a society with other people.
Right.
You want to live by yourself and do whatever the crap you want to do, go live in a ranch. That's fine. But if you're living here in the city, you're in a community, you're living with a community, you're choosing to live next to people, to live among people.
Right.
Everybody has to help each other out. I mean, we're human race. We help each other out.
But do you think most people help each other out?
Yes.
You do?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
I do. The media shows the bad, which is what gets viewers, what gets viewership.
Right.
There's
Fear.
so much good out there
Right.
that's not been shown, that I've seen, that I've felt, that I've done, that gets shown, but not as, it doesn't get the clicks like something bad.
Right, of course, because fear or something bad drives more views.
Yeah. And bro, the society that we are now, there's no way we would have gotten this far if the government or everything was corrupt and leading us down a rabbit hole. We've gone through this before. People have thought the government was and presidents were corrupt years ago, and it's just this. It's just this. You're going to have a year where it's the government's corrupt, something's going on, they're spreading a virus. There's been viruses before that thought they were a hoax, and then it just shuts off and you forget it for years, and then another one pops and it's just back and forth.
Right.
I like to just stay in the middle and just, hey, I'm gonna choose what I believe. I'm gonna choose that I'm gonna help my fellow people who I live around and just do what's best. Bro, wearing a mask for a year is not gonna kill you. It's not. It's just a freaking mask.
Yeah, of course.
Whether it works or not, it's just caring for the people around. People are dying. The fact is people are dying, and just because it's not you doesn't mean that you shouldn't care about people around you.
No, of course. And the thing is, though, is that I just don't want it to be the new normal going forward.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
It'll be a whole different story, bro. If we're 5 years in and we're still wearing masks, then I would be like you, okay, these people are just trying to control us. They're trying to put a muzzle on us.
But at what point do you sit there and say, your cap limit is 5 years?
It's not. I'm just saying, if it's...
So even if it was 2 years...
If it's obvious where they should have already had a vaccine ready.
Obvious? What if it's not obvious? What if they do it enough to where... there's smoke and mirrors and enough to where it's behind the scenes and it's not obvious for you to recognize as a person? Would you, and this is just hypothetically speaking, would you in 3 years look back and say, dang it, man, I wish I would have believed them whenever they were talking about it then?
I would have been, I was wrong, but I wouldn't be, dang it, I wish I was believed. Because if I were to believe what they were saying back then, it wouldn't, I could have... I'd rather be wrong and be doing what I'm doing by wearing a mask and doing what I'm supposed to do and caring about other people than being right and then thinking the whole government's corrupt and now my dreams are never going to happen because all this freaking government's corrupt. The big money's going to be over there. I'm just going to go do something else or go crazy or do drugs because I'm so depressed because the government is out to get me. So
let me ask you this. You're riding on the government being legit so that way it gives you an opportunity to pursue your dreams. And I'm just trying to clarify.
Yeah. I'm writing on the United States being an actual country that's free and lets people follow their dreams.
I agree 110%. That's what I'm for as well.
Yeah.
But I don't think that the government allows the people and America to be the best at their potential that they possibly can be. Like, I feel like there needs to be more.
Dude, I feel like that the most with immigration. Like, I'm capped, bro. Like, I can't. But I believe and I have faith. And that's why I've still been working on it. That one day that cap is going to be lifted.
Right.
Thank God for me personally, Biden won. And he's going to hopefully do something about immigration. I don't know yet. Maybe Biden was just all talk and nothing happens.
I mean, we'll see.
We'll see. And then I'm able to pursue a dream that I've always wanted to and be able to be in this country freely and not have to worry about anything.
Right.
I just... It's a tough subject, bro.
I know.
I'm looking at the clock. Let's cut for right now. We'll come back. This is a great conversation. We'll come back and continue it before we get cut off by the camera.
We'll be right back.
See you guys in a minute.
And we are back, baby.
Regresamos, mi gente.
All right, so keep going. So you were talking about Biden and how, even after he gets elected, what's going to happen?
Yeah, bro. The whole election happened thing. First of all, all that happened while we were gone. Biden won. Trump was still fighting it. I think he just...
Is it over yet, though?
I think it is. I think I saw Pennsylvania was... They officialized Pennsylvania, which was a big one. I think stuff like that. But I haven't even looked at it anymore just because it's so tiring. You just don't know. But who knows? Until January when Biden actually becomes the actual president, we'll see.
We shall see.
And just speaking about Biden, I was rooting for Biden for personal reasons and for stuff that I believe. I just have stuff I believe and. I may be wrong. Who knows? I Biden may have just been all talk like a lot of presidents have been, and nothing happens.
Right.
I don't believe that, but I'm not going to pretend like I know. Oh yeah, this is a good side. That's a bad side. Yeah, that's a bad side. This is the good side. Who knows?
Listen, they both sound like scummy dudes. To be honest with you,
really,
I feel like it. Trump's no angel, man, and neither is Biden.
I've seen some crazy stuff about Biden, man. Yeah. But it's just hard to believe everything online and the media, and it's just you just don't know. So, if I cared much more about it, I would look into it. But I honestly don't. No. That's how I live my life these past years that I've been here. It's just I can't control the government. I can control the presidency or what they're doing over there. I just can control me, which is what creating content. I have my social media. Yeah. If I were to leave this country, I still have social media and I still have a fan base that I can work off.
That's true.
But it was a crazy night, election night, bro.
Oh,
well, just with everything going on.
Yeah.
I mean, we thought we were gonna know that same day, but then it kept going for like a couple days.
What do you think's gonna happen coming up? Like once they make it known who the actual president is. Yeah. What do you think is going to happen?
In regards to what?
I mean, let's be honest. There's two sides to it, right?
Yeah.
You have those that are for Trump and those that are for Biden. Yeah. I feel like if Biden loses, that there could possibly end up being tons of riots. I also feel like if Trump loses, there's also going to be tons of riots. Like, it's inevitable. It's going to come. I just have a feeling of it.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I mean, look at all the past stuff that's been coming on. Like, I mean, there's the tension is too high.
It's never been this there's never been tension like this before in the whole election stuff, bro.
It's insane.
It's crazy. It is crazy. But yeah, I honestly don't know. I think there's going to be riots.
Yeah.
Especially if like Trump were to win for some reason, I think it'd be crazy riots. If Biden were to win, I think there will be riots for Trump. I mean, there's already marches and stuff going on right now. Right. Have you seen them? There's one like going from Texas to Oklahoma or Oklahoma to Texas.
Really?
Like a big one, like an Oklahoma and Texas march for Trump, something like that.
I didn't see that.
I've seen it on Facebook, and I think it's happening next weekend, I think.
Dang.
So that's going to be crazy. And just seeing that, maybe you get an idea of what would happen if there's actually a decision. But yeah, man, after the election night, I just tell myself, it's been too much. It's been too crazy. I don't want to hear about it. There's people who believe that, and there's conspiracies, and I'm just like, I got way too much to worry about in my life to be able to be worried or caring about a presidency. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was happy for the results. There's like a weight lifted off of me for personal reasons and stuff like that, and it gave me a new light.
Right,
but it's still not over, so I still don't know.
Yep,
still not official.
Yep.
And that's that was part of the reason of everything going on, why we haven't shot, and among everything else, it was just all one bad situation. And,
I got you.
And just not feeling up to it. But I honestly think I should have like called you and told you, hey, come on, regardless of how I felt, because I think we could have talked about it and just had a therapy session like we're having right now.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes that's what we need in life, dude. It's just to like get it off our chest and how we're feeling. So anytime, man, call me. I'm more than happy to come over.
For sure, bro.
So I had those plumbing issues. They tried to quote me like $7,000.
Oh, Dios mío.
Yes. So
anybody know any plumbers out there?
Well, check this out. So my cousin's like, hey, I got a jackhammer that's like, it has a shovel on the end of it. So all you do is like jackhammer it out and like cut out pieces, right? So I was cutting out pieces of grass like this.
Okay.
And just like throwing them over to the side.
Yeah.
And
because did you know the area that was damaged?
Yeah. So like my neighbor is a plumber, but he wanted to charge me like $1,000.
Okay.
And my cousin was like, dude, I got a guy who's willing to work for $10 an hour. Like, give him $100 for the day, and he'll help you dig this thing out. And I'm like, all right, cool. So, and by the time we got done, like, we ended up having a little too much to drink afterwards, but we got the plumbing done. You know what I mean?
Y'all did it yourselves?
We did it ourselves.
Dude.
I paid, I think out of pocket, I gave the dude $100 for working. And then my cousin didn't want to take any money. I was going to give him like $200 for like coming through with his shovel and whatnot.
Of course.
And just for being there for me, you know, because he actually helped me do the plumbing portion. And he gave me the pipe and everything. But he didn't want to take $200, man. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go get him a gift card to like a nice steakhouse.
Yeah.
So I bought him $100 gift card to a steakhouse. I was like, here, man, go have a night out with you and your wife and just chill, you know. So it was awesome. But I've been teaching Riley, my daughter, every single day. I want to know what you failed at.
Okay.
Every day.
Okay.
And she's like, at first she was like, why? Like, what do you want me to fail at? Like, I don't know what to fail at. So I explained it to her every single day. I would tell her what I failed at that day.
Gotcha.
Right.
Yep.
And so like, I didn't know, like my mom and dad, we were at their house yesterday and my daughter's like, oh, grandma doesn't know how to brush my hair. Like she brushes it front to back. I like my hair split down the middle and just brush down the sides. Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, you know, I don't see why not. I mean, sure, whatever, right? I didn't know. But then my dad's like, no, the reason why you don't brush it down the sides is because if you keep it parted for, you know, let's say years, you're going to end up losing hair right there and it's going to end up being bald. And I was like, really? And he was like, yeah. I was like, huh, I didn't really know that. So, and maybe I don't know, maybe he's wrong, right? But I've never questioned it. So now I was like, yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense. So my mom's like, exactly. My grandmother was like a hairdresser back in the day, I'm assuming she kind of knows. Yes,
that makes sense. Yeah,
right from wrong. But yeah, man. I tell my daughter, I'm like, listen, you got to fail every single day because every single day you need to learn something.
Yeah, that's how you learn, bro.
Period.
There's nothing more than learning from your mistakes.
Everyone needs to fail, bro, because that's how you learn.
Yeah,
that's how you guys. Don't be scared to fail. Try something, do it, fail at it, and then learn from it. As long as you're not putting your whole life savings on the line.
And of course, putting your your family's life at risk or anything like that.
As long as you're not hurting anybody.
I mean, there's obvious things, but if you're single by yourself out there, young, hustling, dude, there's no excuse to fail. Like, there's
fail all day long.
You're already 100% going to guarantee to be failing at something.
Right.
Rather you fail at something you love. That way you learn about it. Instead of failing at a 9-to-5 job that you don't even care about. Like, bro, get it together.
Get it together.
We're trying to tell you here. We're 30s. We're in our 30s. We know.
I'm going to try to fail every single day. Hey, did I tell you I started waking up at 5 o'clock every morning?
Oh my goodness, you are a blessing, bro. God bless you.
I know. And now
I can't do that.
Guess what? My alarm clock doesn't even need to go off for me to wake up.
Seriously?
Dead serious.
What time are you going to sleep?
Probably about like 10 o'clock, 10:30.
That's still pretty late, bro.
I know. But my body, like I've trained my body now to where like I'll wake up at like 4:45, 4:50.
Yeah.
And my alarm won't even go off. I'll just grab my phone, go to the restroom, get ready for work or get ready to go work out, and then just immediately hit the gym.
So that's what you've been doing for waking up
for
early,
like the
hitting
past
the gym?
2 weeks. Yes.
Gotcha.
Been just working on it every single day.
I've heard so many people about waking up early is the way to go, and it's been such a struggle for me, man.
You got to try it.
I do it for whenever I have like production jobs,
right?
But going to a 9-to-5 job and trying to wake up early is just it's so hard for me.
See,
like, I don't want to wake up.
It's a mental game, dude.
It is mental.
If you have your clothes next to your bed, as soon as you get out of bed, right? As soon as that alarm clock goes off, you hit stop and you roll over, you count to 3. You're like NASA. I think I heard this somewhere. You're like NASA and you go 3, 2, 1. As soon as you hit 1, you just roll over, put your feet on the ground and stand up, dude. stand up, grab your clothes, put them on, and you're out the door.
Yeah.
There's no thinking about it. There's no nothing.
I've heard of that, like putting your phone somewhere far away so you got to wake up to turn off the alarm, stuff like that.
You know what, dude? I've seen a drastic energy boost in me. Yes, I get home and I'm kind of tired because I've worked out.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
But I started out literally, and I wish I started vlogging a little bit of it, but I don't know if I'm going to post it. I was thinking about doing like a weight loss journey or something.
Yeah.
But I started just running or walking and running half a mile and then a mile. And now I've worked my way up from like walking and running a mile to now I'm like sprinting 2 miles.
Nice, bro.
Right? And it's all about endurance, but I didn't know I had this in me. Like it's a mind game. Like you have to overcome your mind.
Yeah.
You have to tell your mind what you want to do.
It's incredible what you can push your body to do by using your mind to push it. Like your brain is telling you pain.
Right.
Or, I mean, your body's telling you pain, but you can tell your brain to just like, no, we're pushing through. We're pushing too.
And you want to know what it is? It's the emotional override. Like you were saying, like I was telling you earlier, like if it comes down to your kids or to your wife or to your family, you're going to try even harder. Like all of your might. Like if there was a car on top of your child, God forbid something like that were to happen, you're going to try all your might,
bro.
right? Yeah,
Superman. That mug.
So again, that's the type of strength that needs to get pulled out of you every single day that you're in the gym or every single day that you're wanting something and you're grinding for something, dude.
Just think about it, bro. Think about your body as just a mechanic. Like this is just joints, a bone, and muscle pulling on it.
Yes.
Like this doesn't have a brain. If this is hurting, it's because the brain is telling you.
Exactly.
You can control your brain to don't worry about that pain.
Yep. Like, or even heal that, dude. I feel like there's a part of our minds are so complex, but also so gifted that I feel we can heal our own bodies.
It's incredible how God gave us this human brain that can do some amazing stuff, bro.
Right.
Like maybe we haven't even touched the capacity of our brain.
Right. Man. Here's my thing though, dude, and this is where I kind of go back with the whole government thing. Reason being is I'm so skeptical is because it's like I don't feel like we only use like how much was it, like 18 or 20% of our brain, like hardly anything.
They say.
Okay, they say. My thing is what is stopping us from achieving the other 80%?
Mm-hmm.
Is it what we are ingesting, what we are eating in our foods, all the processed foods, all the non-natural foods, right? No fruits, vegetables, all that stuff's good for you, right? As long as it's organic, and not sprayed with pesticides and everything else. Is it the food that's making us not capable of using the rest of our brains? Is it the water? Maybe they put fluoride in our water to, you know, in the what's it called? The water refineries where they like take all the bad water and they refine it to good clean water.
Yep.
Is it the chemicals in that water that are affecting us to where we are not able to use the rest of our brain? Like what's stopping us? Because God didn't give us a brain and say, hey, Rupert, you got a full brain here, but you're only able to use 20%, my guy. Yeah. Have fun with that.
Here's why I don't believe that. Okay. Because we have found people in forests who've been isolated for years.
Right.
And they're not as smart as us. Like they haven't created or manufactured anything that would be like, wow, how did they think of that? Like how didn't we think of that?
Right.
I just, if it would be anything like conspiracy wise, I would just say it'd be like what we're consuming through our eyes, like what they're controlling us with our eyes, with the media or with shows or with anything. If it was a conspiracy or anything, I don't believe that. I don't know if we're only using 20% of our brain. We could be using 100%. I think learning is such a powerful tool. Like everything we've come up with is just from learning and then using our brain, like using it. And I think the more you can have a balance of learning and then stepping away from everything that you've learned and go out to somewhere where there's nothing and just focus on your brain and think about everything you've learned and everything that you're studying at the moment. I think those are the moments where you get a brand new idea. Like you've heard these stories of people writing amazing books, making amazing arts or stuff after when they go and isolate themselves and just focus on that one certain thing. And I think all the social media and all the media with phones, TVs and everything can sometimes cloud our brain and not let us explore or just reach things in our brain. Yeah, higher potentials that we've never reached. I think it's just a balance of taking it in, learning, doing all the media stuff and learning. I use YouTube to learn all the time. I'm doing a lot more cooking now.
Nice.
Learning that and then taking that and then leaving, isolating, going out, relax, and just focusing on that one thing. Like it's very common for writers to go on retreats in a vacation somewhere and just get away from everything and write. Yeah. I think that's the way where we can tap into a higher level. But I think it's just, it takes that person to actually try and go for it. But
you got to want it.
Who knows, man? Who knows? We don't know how much of our brain we're using. It's just an amazing thing how complicated the brain is and how we're the only species that have it like this much.
Yeah. I think we overthink a lot of things though too.
100%.
Imagine what were you going to say?
Imagine if dolphins like one day just hit a different section of their brain and they just get smarter than us or something.
That'd be sick. Dolphins taking over the world.
We'll be right back, guys. Hopefully dolphins haven't taken over the world by the time we come back. Oh, what's that? We're back, guys. Yeah. I still have a broken chair, by the way.
And no dolphins took over the world.
Yeah, we're back, luckily, so far. Monkeys now, that's a different story.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous on that
one. Bro, how was your Thanksgiving, bro?
Oh, man. Thanksgiving this year was a little weird. Like,
yeah, I'm sure.
Normally, we would get together as a family, and it'd be like 30 of us, because you know how Mexican families roll.
100%, bro. Toda la familia.
Yeah, and then everyone, you get that one drunk aunt or uncle that comes in.
Oh my gosh, and then the drama starts.
I'm thankful for fights. No. But no, we really didn't get involved with anyone this year. We stayed at home. I went and bought, the day before, I went and bought Monopoly.
Oh, I love that game, bro.
You played it?
Yeah.
All right. I love that game. I taught Riley how to play Monopoly.
It takes forever.
It does. It does. The first game lasted 4 hours.
Is she trying to buy everything? Because that's what my son would do whenever we were playing. I want to buy. Like, baby, no, it's not a good investment yet. Just wait.
Oh man, we were buying right off the bat, dude. Like we were wheeling and dealing. Like, I'll give you a railroad for these 2 greens over here. You're like, wow, that's not a good deal, man. Don't take it.
What, baby? Okay, baby, grab a snack. I'll be there in a minute. My child is hungry.
Hey, gotta feed
him.
I'm
a bad father. I haven't fed him yet. He had a Lunchable and he had lunch, man. He needs to.
That's all good.
You know when kids get bored, I'm hungry.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, so it was just at home. Did you cook or did y'all do anything?
No, we actually tried to go like, and again, normally we'll make a dish like, oh, hey, we already got the turkey and the ham. Just bring like some sides or something, right?
Of course.
Creamed corn, not tuna casserole, like green bean casserole or something. Right. So we didn't make anything. We literally tried to go to Boston Market
on the same day. Oh, bro, no, you got to,
dude.
Bro. I went the day before to get macaroni and...
to Boston Market?
Yes.
Nice.
Macaroni and the spinach thing, because Paola loves their macaroni.
Right.
And she wanted, like, go get me that, and there was already a line, bro.
No.
Like, they shut down the whole dining area.
Yeah.
And it was just, you can only pick up, and they had sold out of the big portions.
No.
Like, they had family-sized portions for Thanksgiving, sold out. I had to get, like, little cups where it was, like, regular large.
Yeah.
So I got a couple of those, and but yeah, Boston Market gets crazy in Thanksgiving.
Dude, there was a line like wrapped around the parking lot at Boston Market. Probably at least 30 people.
Yeah,
at least. Yeah. There was like, there's no way in heck. So you want to know what we ate?
What?
On Thanksgiving.
What you eat, bro?
On Thanksgiving.
What you
like,
eat, bro?
I'm thankful. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, God, for everything that I'm given.
Yeah,
right?
Of course.
But I've just never had this on Thanksgiving, bro. Church's chicken. Like Church's chicken.
For Thanksgiving.
You want to know why? Because nothing was open.
Yeah, there's nothing open, bro. Even like Walmart closed.
Nothing, dude.
Dang, bro.
It was one of those.
Chicken.
It was one of those Thanksgivings,
like
bro.
Church's chicken.
But I'll tell you this. It was one of those Thanksgivings that I'll never forget because it made me thankful for my family, like my family, my wife and my 2 kids. Like, it made me thankful for them. In a sense.
And it just reminds you, it makes you miss the actual reunions you used to have with family. It just like opens your eyes like, wow, I did enjoy those. Like sometimes we would think, oh, we got to go over there to their house and be
sometimes it's a pain. You're like, man, I really don't want to freaking go over there. I just want to relax on the couch.
Too many people and this and that. But then
I got to stay for hours because they're Mexican. They never let you leave.
Take 3 hours to say bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. After so many years of doing that, sometimes people can just like take it for granted. And now it gets taken away and people are like, oh man, I miss that. I want to gather with my family and stuff like that. So yeah, we did the same thing, bro. But I actually did cook.
Nice.
I've been cooking the turkey for the past like 3-4 years.
See, I need to learn how to cook a turkey. You got to show me.
I can show you, bro. It's tricky. But if you have the right tools, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
But I didn't really want to.
Okay.
But Paola was just like, no, I like your turkey. I want turkey and stuff.
Likes
so
your turkey,
she
bro.
Like my turkey, bro. Her man make a good turkey, bro. And this year was the first time I cooked it whole.
Okay.
So before I would do a trick that I think would have made it easier for me is to cut up the turkey before you cook it, split everything, white meats to dark meats, and then put it in the oven. Gotcha. I think you can control it a little bit easier.
Yeah.
But this time I cooked it. Let me try cooking it whole because that's the traditional way, and I want to see how it comes out. And I think it came out better for me that way.
Did it?
Yeah.
So you liked it a lot better than?
Yeah, I think it was a lot better. The other times would be salty a little bit, like too much seasoning.
I got you.
This time it came out really good. I followed a Gordon Ramsay recipe.
No.
Which wasn't nothing fancy. It was a simple, nice turkey, but it tasted really good. Really good. And
Gordon knows what he's doing then, huh?
He does, man.
Shout out Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah. We'll have you on the show. But yeah, it was just me, Paula, and Israel. We're here at home. We ate some, everything, the traditional stuff. I made cornbread.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I love
what kind did you make?
Honey
cornbread? Did you have any leftover?
No, I ate it the same day, bro. Same day.
All of it.
It's just so good, bro.
Is it like
I'm
Boston
addicted.
Market's honey cornbread, dude? Because their cornbread is
so good. I think it's just at a level a little bit lower.
Yeah.
But the taste is almost similar.
I got
you. But Boston Martin's cornbred, I can eat a whole bag of that, bro.
Dude, I could order like a half dozen and just devour it.
It's like Texas Roadhouse's buns.
Oh
my gosh. Bread is my weakness, guys, by the way. Like I've gained a little bit of weight because of Thanksgiving and after just eating leftovers and eating so much cornbread and just regular bread.
Hey, you want that cornbread?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, but overall, it was good.
You want to know the discipline I had, bro? And this isn't to just toot my own horn. I'm very proud of myself.
You should be.
And I went to work out on Thanksgiving, bro.
You did?
Yeah, they were open until noon.
Dang.
So bro. I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning, went to work out.
Yeah.
And worked out till like 7. And yeah, man. I was just super proud of myself because I was like, man, like, even on a holiday, normally on a holiday, most people are like, oh, everything's closed.
Especially on Thanksgiving, bro.
That's
It's
what I'm
like,
saying.
today, the diet's off. I'm eating everything. It's Thanksgiving. That's the norm on Thanksgiving.
That's the mindset on Thanksgiving. And my mindset was like, we're going to break it this year. You're not going to think like that.
Yeah.
You're going to go in here and you're going to kill it. Guess how many people were in the gym that morning at 6 a.m.? 5 a.m.
What area is this?
This is in Irving. Yeah, so it's a lot of Mexicanos.
5.
There's actually 5 people in the gym, bro.
Wow, I guess right.
5 people in the gym.
Man.
Out of bro, there's normally like 30, 40 people there, typically. 5 people in the gym. Those 5 people, I was one of those 5, dude.
Dang.
And it was insane because I've never seen the gym that day before.
Y'all look at each other like, yeah.
We're like, man, we're the ones that want it that bad. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it felt.
Yeah. No, bro, I commend you for that. Yeah, Thanksgiving, bro, I'm like, everything's off, diet's off. I'm eating all this food.
Yeah.
Especially because I cooked it. I'm like, no.
If I can cook a turkey, I think I would feel more comfortable with, like, hosting my own Thanksgiving, dude. I gotta look up like Gordon Ramsay's Thanksgiving thing.
It's not that hard, bro.
Right.
We'll do it one of these days. I'm down. I'll even invite you maybe next Thanksgiving.
Let's do it
after you do your family thing, or maybe for leftovers the next day.
Ooh, next day,
hey, bro,
leftovers.
come on over and let's eat some leftovers.
Let's do it. I'm down. I'll bring some dessert or something. I'll make Mandy make something.
How is the family, bro? Everybody's good. Everything's good. How's the dog.
Oh my gosh. I'm so glad
bro,
you asked.
left us on a cliffhanger, bro.
What did I leave y'all on?
That he had He
had surgery.
He had surgery, but I can't remember if you told us what happened after that.
So he had surgery. He wasn't even supposed to have surgery. Okay?
Oh yeah, you did say that it wasn't even necessary.
It wasn't even
that
necessary.
You paid all that
we
money.
still had to pay all that money. Dang. Okay. So my son still owes me that. All right.
Yeah.
So now I tried to train this dog, but he doesn't listen. Okay. Like he listens when he wants to. He's got that type of attitude.
Okay.
Okay. And I didn't realize dogs had personalities like this, bro.
Yeah, I did. I learned that from watching a dog training show where it shows you.
Yeah.
Like he can bring in another dog to calm down that dog.
Right.
To correct that dog because he's doing something he shouldn't be.
Right.
It's like crazy.
Yeah. I had no idea. So all of a sudden I take Dexter outside and we have like 4-foot fences. So they go up to like, right here roughly.
Yeah.
And they're metal fences. And all of a sudden he sees a squirrel on the neighbor's tree.
Okay.
Dude, like me and him are just playing Frisbee, right?
Yeah.
Playing fetch. Dude bolts from one end of the backyard to the neighbor's fence. When I'm telling you he hit the fence, bro, this is the fence. He literally just hit it and just went over the fence, Michael Jordan style on them.
He posed for him.
He in the midair, he just had both legs just out, dude. Like just jumped, okay? Cleared the fence. I freaked out. I was like, dude, I have to go to this neighbor's house because I can't jump the fence.
Yeah.
I can't go and like
you
lift
could
him
get
up.
shot, bro.
Well, not only that, but like I don't know the neighbor like that.
Yeah.
1, 2, the dog's like a good 60 pounds. Like I can't lift him up over the fence.
Wow.
Okay. And put him back over without me dropping him or something. Right.
Yeah.
So that all happened. I finally got him back. I went around, asked the neighbor. He let me get in, get the dog, and I took him back home. I was like, yo, I'm going to have to tie him up every time that I take him out.
Yeah.
So fast forward, like 2 days ago on Wednesday, I get a phone call. I'm in like this real estate meeting. I get a phone call from my wife. She's freaking out, crying.
Oh,
I'm like, what's going on? She goes,
I've gotten this call before.
the dog just jumped the fence diagonal to us now. They have a rooster in their backyard, and this Mexican family just moved in.
Oh my God, the poor
and they
roosters.
have like 3 little kids. So, mind you, the first time that the dog jumped the fence on the right side to the neighbor's house, the neighbor's kids were outside watching. So they were freaking out. They were like, oh, el perito, hey, get inside the house. Like everyone was freaking out because they were thinking he was going to come after them, right? Yeah. They don't know this dog. And so I knew he wouldn't bite them, but at the same time, they're freaking out. So I'm thinking as the Dexter jumped into their backyard now, like I could just imagine the torment that's going through their mind. Like this dog, this beast can now come into my backyard. Like I don't even want to go in my backyard anymore.
Dude, it's a bad feeling, bro.
I feel bad.
I felt that because we've had we used to be called Champ. We had a pit bull.
Ooh.
Same thing, bro. This dog got big enough and started jumping the fence.
Yep.
It was about 4 feet like yours.
Yeah.
And bro, it got to the point to where we had to give him away.
Wow.
We didn't have our own place yet. We had an apartment. We didn't have anywhere to keep him really. So we had him at my mother and father-in-law's house because Paola was still living with them.
Right.
We had him there, and he was jumping the fence from there. And I would get a call, hey, I'm chasing the dog. He got out again. And we're talking about a pit bull. The worst thing I'm thinking about is somebody sees him or the dog pound sees him and gets him because, or he happens to bite anything. Bro, it's a pit bull. We would get in so much trouble.
Oh, yeah.
We would get in so much trouble. And yeah, I've gotten several calls like that, and it's so embarrassing. It's like, dang, you feel bad. You don't want anything to happen to the dog because he's out loose, and people might be scared of him.
Right.
And you don't want him to cause injury to another dog or to somebody else, to somebody's kid.
Yep.
So it got to the point to where we gave him to my uncle who has a ranch in Corsicana because he would just, bro, I bought a 10-foot cage, enclosed cage.
No.
Metal wire cage. He would just tear it out from the bottom and get out. He would dig, tear it open, and just get out, bro.
No.
I think the problem was we didn't walk him enough. We didn't exercise him enough.
Right.
and it was our bad for thinking we would be able to be responsible for a pit bull.
Yeah.
Because they have so much energy, you got to make sure you take care of it, or else
You
they're
give them
gonna
a lot
be
of
like,
attention.
I need to do something. I need to do something, and that's
Yeah.
I think that was basically it. And even at the ranch, he escaped.
No.
And they never saw him again.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, he wanted to be a free spirit.
He was a
man.
free spirit. He's a street dog. He said, no, y'all can't
was
come
like, "I'm
find
out."
me. I'm out. He was such a good dog, though.
That's
he wasn't a
crazy.
mean dog or anything. He would protect Paola whenever I would like pretend to beat her up or something.
Yeah.
He would get on me and try to get me off. Such a great dog. But so do you have a solution for it yet?
I don't. I talked to someone today, my cousin actually. She said that we should make like a dog run, like on our house, like maybe like one side of the yard.
Yeah.
Just like maybe like, I don't know, 5 foot, 6 foot wide and just like 15 feet long, and just have like a box or a rectangle where the dog can just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and run back and forth without like jumping the fence. But he's still outside, still in a cage.
Yeah.
But he just has more room to roam around and do his own thing outside.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know any other solution. If you guys know any solutions, let me know in the comments.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I can think of, like I said, is just try to tire him out as much as possible, which is...
Well, and I play fetch with him, but again, you know that cliche where it's like the dog's out there and he's like literally the attention span of a dog's like squirrel.
Yeah.
That's his attention span. So when he hears like a like on the tree, he's bolting. He's gone.
Wow.
He's gone.
Remind me never to walk Mama around your house.
Yeah, dude, because he will jump the fence, dude. Jump
Poor
the
Mama,
fence.
tiny little thing.
Bro, one paw just bam,
Right.
right on her.
Oh, man. Dogs are such a responsibility. Kids,
are.
don't underestimate. Mark didn't even want this
I didn't
dog.
even want him.
He
I still
knew
don't
this
want
was
him.
going to happen.
Bro, I called it.
You called it on here. Y'all can go back and remember the day he got him. He was
Rewatch
like,
it.
But oh well.
Bad news, man.
Así es la vida. That's what happens when you have kids. They want stuff.
It is.
And then it's on to you.
Oh, don't remind me. All right, guys, we'll be right back. We're going to take our next break.
All right, we are back, guys. A little rusty, a little technical difficulties in the beginning, but we are back.
Yeah, buddy.
Bro, I want to talk about going to the mall for the first time this year.
Yeah,
yesterday.
how'd that look?
We got invited to attend this Grinch. Like, you take a picture with Grinch. It's
Okay.
inside the mall. It was in an open area inside the mall where you can go and take a picture with the Grinch and have like a family photo, which I thought was like the perfect family photo for this year because this has been such a Grinch year.
It has been.
And so that was fun, but there was people there. I was surprised at how many people were there.
How many would you say, roughly? 100,
I mean,
200?
throughout the mall,
Yeah.
I would say 200.
Dang. Okay, so
But-
it's kind of packed.
Yeah, it was Frisco Stonebriar in Frisco.
Yeah.
That's where it was. And we went to go take pictures, got invited via Light Contigo. And it was really fun, really cool to be able to just go out somewhere because we rarely go out. And we went out, wore mask, and they did a good job of social distancing the area.
Nice.
And everybody there was wearing masks. We were wearing masks. And it just felt good to be out, which it sucks to be able not to go out. Like I'm not pretending like, oh yeah, stay inside and do as you're told. No, I mean I miss going out. I miss hanging out. I
Yeah,
miss
I'm
hanging
sure
out with friends and
everyone
stuff.
does. Yeah.
So and I was surprised at how good everybody was at the mall.
What do you mean?
Everybody was good at doing what they were supposed to do.
Okay.
Like social distancing, wearing masks. The stores all had their own little setups to where you could only go in one way and get out the other.
Okay.
And stuff like that. But like, for example, I would sometimes I got too close to somebody and they would like, you could feel them separating a little bit. It's like, oh, make sure we're not too close. So
I gotcha.
I was glad to see that. I'm glad that everybody there was doing what they were supposed to do.
Right.
But yeah, if you want to go take pictures with the Grinch, it's in Frisco. How
much is it?
They didn't tell me price because they invited me, so I don't know. What I do know is that you pay for once you pay for the ticket to get in,
Right.
and take a picture, they give you 2 pictures there on the spot, like to print out 2 pictures.
Okay.
And if you want the ones online to use them digitally, I think it's like 11 for all the pictures that you took. They take you several
Couldn't you
pictures.
just scan that picture?
I think you could, but you can tell the quality from the ones they give you isn't 100%. It looks like a printed picture. It doesn't look like a high definition. Like if you were to scan it, it would look so good. I think you could.
Yeah.
But and you know, the picture that they gave us is good enough for like a family photo and just put up in a frame. But yeah, go check it out. It's fun. I'm glad to be able to like do influencer stuff again because it's been so long.
Oh yeah.
I'm still not like comfortable to go to all of them. There's been some to where like it's too much. Too many people are gonna be there, or something like that.
Right.
You know what I do miss is the movie nights, bro. Like when we used to go watch movies,
yes,
and just hang out.
You know what movie I still enjoyed going to watch with you, man?
Oh, the Alamo Draft House one. Yes, is what's it called?
Oh, hi, Mark.
What is the name?
I did not hit her. I did not.
They're throwing the spoons, bro.
Yes, that was the best. Man.
Good times, man. Good times.
We need another night out like that.
Yeah,
for sure.
Did you hear Warner Brothers putting all their movies online?
What?
Now? Yeah, all the movies for 2021 are going to come out online. Like Wonder Woman, Suicide Squad, all those
I did hear about
are going to come on HBO Max.
Wait, wasn't The Matrix on there too?
The Matrix is coming out on HBO Max too.
Wow.
At the same time as theaters, whatever theaters are open are going to have it.
Yeah.
But they're also at the same time going to have it for, HBO Max, which is their subscription service.
That's pretty awesome.
So I like that because I can just watch it here at home. But I do miss going to movies like we used to.
Oh yeah.
It's such a good time. Such fun.
Blast,
seeing friends and everything.
Oh.
Good times, crazy times.
I know. I hope it gets back to normal someday.
Yeah. Thank you for coming, bro.
Hey, man.
Thank you for making the drive out.
Yeah, no. If you guys want to see more of these, which I'm sure you do, especially during this whole quarantining, we're probably going to end up having to go down under lockdown if things don't get better.
Yeah.
But if you guys still want to continue seeing the Disamood podcast or listening to them, let us know. Leave a comment. Let us know what your favorite part is. Let us know maybe kind of what you want us to talk about next. Maybe cover some things that you guys are going through, or maybe some stuff that you might need help with. But
have a discussion in the comments down below. Leave a question, talk to people, and leave us some ideas to you and things you want us to talk about and stuff. Give us your opinions down.
Yes.
Do you disagree with me? Do you disagree with Mark? Whoever.
Yeah.
Let's just have that conversation, because I think that's the fun part about it, is having these conversations. It's just opening that mind. I mean, that's how we open the mind, is by having discussions, and we can't just be shut down and being told what to do.
Yep. And I encourage you guys every single day, ask yourself that question: what did you fail at today?
What did you fail at?
What did you fail at? Because I promise you, you're going to learn something from that failure.
Yep. And you ain't going to fail it again.
Not again.
You'll learn.
So thank you guys so much for being here. We love you guys. We appreciate it. We appreciate your support. And we'll see you guys in the next podcast.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Follow us on Spotify, Apple iTunes.
Yes.
And we'll be back very soon. I want to have a Christmas episode. So
let's try
be
to
ready for that.
I'm down.
Christmas episode. And then we're going to have our anniversary episode here next month. It'll be fun. It's going to be fun. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.